What's up, YouTube? It's been a year since I got the 96 Eagle Talon TSi, so I thought I'd go over some things I've done in the last year since I got it. It's still got a long way to go, but it's getting there and it's starting to look better and better. I got 17-inch drag racing rims, upgraded rotors. I got the quick pin, quick release bumper pins. I got the blacked out headlights with HIDs. See the ballast right there. I got a aluminum coolant overflow tank just to kind of make things pretty. I got a HBC manual boost controller. It's got a custom intake pipe that also goes to a custom oil catch can I had made from Boosted Elevation Performance in Colorado Springs. Shout out to those guys. They do everything on my car, from the tuning to pretty much everything. It's got 16G, the big 16G turbo. Can't really see it very well. And I got some gold heat wrap tape here and there. An FP manifold. It's got a 3-inch O2 housing, punishment racing. It's got a Megan radiator. Got the G Plus hoses, HKS blow-off valve. Most of my intercooler pipes are welded together, especially where they really matters most. But I also have fuel lab, fuel pressure regulator. It's got ARP Head studs. It's got NGK spark plugs, NGK wires, an upgraded throttle body. I got this powder coated blue valve cover, and the guy, because it took so long, ended up sending me this spark plug cover for free, which is pretty nice. I really like the colors and it really goes well. It's just too bad he couldn't have added those fittings before he painted it, but you can't get everything, can you? I got non-speed density, so no more map sensor. Still stock intake manifold. I want to go bigger with that, but haven't had the money for that yet. I got 1220cc injectors from FIC injection. I'm running E85. I got a Walbro 450 LPH fuel pump. I found a 1G Eagle Talon emblem, as the originally was missing. You can see that the 2Gs had a bigger one, but try to find one. Good luck if you can. If you have one, let me know. The original owner also drilled these holes in the bumper. It's got a punishment racing front mount intercooler, black. I put some heat wrap on it. Just on the core sides, but everything's running pretty well. The car's running really well. It's pretty fast. I haven't had a dynoed yet, but I beat a 2020 Mustang GT from a 40 roll twice, and I figure that puts me around high 300s to the wheels. I painted my hood holder black, blue. Painted some caps blue, just to kind of paint match everything. It's got a E85, the STM fuel feed line kit right there, and that goes down to the fuel filter down there. I really like the welds and how this catch can came together. I think it really looks really good. The battery relocated to the trunk. Okay, let's see. Some stickers. This is the company that tunes my DSM Link, and they do a great job. They're out of Colorado Springs. Mike, he's a great guy. He's opening up a new shop pretty soon. The whole coronavirus is kind of delaying that, which has been upsetting because I got some more parts I want to get done, added on. I want to have the tune changed. Right now I'm running 20 pounds of boost with the 16G. I'm a little obsessed with stickers, as you can tell. You know, each sticker adds 5 horsepower, so everyone knows that. 1320, my Colorado one, this is where I live. ARP boosted and AEM DSM. A lot of potholes in Colorado. MA Performance STM. I got boost, VCM tuning sticker, FIC. Fuck 'em. 4G63 inside. Hoonigan. Fuel Lab digital fuel delivery. Got a 4-inch antenna right here. The previous owner decided to paint the middle. Normally the Eagles have the tail light go all the way from one side to the other, but he painted the middle of it. Not really sure why, but it does make it kind of stand out a little bit. Make it a little different. Like I said, it's on E85, and I ain't afraid to tell anyone. Also, it's got a Megan Racing 3-inch turbo back exhaust. Sounds great. Shoots flames. Does everything you want it to do. I don't have that much done in the interior, honestly. Besides the fact that it's been gutted completely. There's nothing back there. It's just got 2 seats, which I plan on getting racing seats soon. Skunk 2, shift knob, Pioneer radio. I painted that little center thing blue just to match everything. I got some blue interior lights just to kind of get everything fitted together. I have a boost gauge only goes up to 20 pounds. I have one that goes up to 30 pounds. I want to get swapped out. I got an AEM Air Fuel Gauge, some new speakers. Other than that, she's pretty much stock on the inside. I put I don't know if you can see it, but it's a little flex fuel sticker where it would normally say what kind of gas goes in it, so no one will accidentally put some gasoline in my E85 running car. I got some hood pins. I actually got them because my hood release broke and that I didn't feel like buying all that, so I just got some hood pins. They've worked so far. Hood isn't blown open or anything like that, so pretty happy with it. Still a lot of things I want to do. I want to get a bigger intake manifold. I want to get the block built with Washco pistons, titanium rods. I'm thinking about leaving the stock crank. I still need to get some cam gears, and I need to get a new timing belt and a new cam belt. Everything's pretty clean. This is my daily driver, so I try to take as much care of it as I can. I don't go very fast. I only race if the car I'm going to race is actually worth racing. But I only do that down in Mexico, so it's all good. Don't worry about that. But yeah, so pretty much since last year I did the battery relocation, the new valve cover, the FP manifold, the new intake, the coolant, overflow, the HKS blow off valve. It's got an upgraded throttle body. I want to get a SC90 out of body eventually. I'm gonna have to change the pipes out so everything's gonna fit right there, and where my intercooler meets the pipes are the only spots where T-bolts are holding it, the intercooler piping together. Other than that, it's all welded together. As you can see, the entire back of the car has been completely gutted out, which I actually really like. The only thing, when I bought the car, it came with an Eclipse GSX spoiler instead of the Eagle Talon spoiler, and I can't get it off. And if I could, I don't want to see the holes underneath, so I'm just gonna leave it on. It makes my car stand out a little bit. So, here you can see a better view of my cockpit and how I got it shrunk. Also, my battery is hidden in there, which I like a lot. It's so much more convenient to have your battery in the back. It's just, I really enjoy it. But yeah, this is my baby, and it's pretty much my only hobby at this point. Still want to get a lot of things. Like, I like to get some Volt T37 18-inch wheels, black, slotted rotors. I like to go Brembo brake kit. I like to get some side skirts. It's got some window tint, nothing too dark, but it does have a moonroof. And lucky for me, because I'm 6'5", the only way I fit in this car is because the moonroof cutout is right where my head is. So it works out pretty good. I painted the wheels black. They're just starting to turn gray again. It's about time to repaint them, but this time I'd rather just get the Volks. I want to get a external tile wastegate with a punishment racing O2 housing, so that's one of the next things on the list. See if there's anything I forgot. Sure. It's got an Exetti Stage 2 clutch. Forgot about that. The shift knob's a skunk too. Like I said, it's got DSM Link V3 with Eprom ECU, speed density, the ARP studs. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So, hope you guys like how it's coming so far. Hopefully by this time next year I'll have the wheels. I'll have a FP black turbo. And I'd like to get that block built if I could, if I get the money. Because then I don't have to worry about how much boost I'm running. But right now I'm running 20, and 20 seems to be okay with that, with the internal wastegate. And I've heard that you can go all the way up with these 16 Gs to 500. But it is a 7-bolt block. So if I can find a 6-bolt, I would definitely swap it out with a 6-bolt, build the 6-bolt and put that in. But since the last video I made when I first got the car, compared to how it is now, I spent about $7,000 probably on upgrades. But it's worth it. Car guys know parts are expensive, but the better the part, the better performance you're gonna get. So that's my Eagle Talon 2GA 96, the GSX spoiler. I would love to get a 97 2GB front bumper if I could find one, but they are like the holy grail. It's almost as much as hard to find as the correct Eagle Talon front emblem. I want to get the some Sparko racing seats. I want to go red racing seats. But yeah, that's it right now. I haven't had it dynoed yet, but with all the stuff done to it and where I'm at with the boost, I'm thinking it's making high 300s, maybe low 400s. I haven't got the chance to race it down a quarter mile. I haven't got a chance to race it down an eighth mile, so I really don't know what it runs. But I do know it runs like a bat out of hell. I've also owned a 2000 Civic Si that I turbocharged, made about 330 horsepower to the wheels. And that was a fun car, but front wheel drive got annoying when I kept breaking front axles at the track. So I bought an STI, an 04. The 04 STI that I bought ended up being a lemon, so I ended up having to take that back to the dealership I got it, and they gave me an 06, which was a brand new one. This was actually December of 05 when I got the 06 STI. I built that up to 550 horsepower and then took it to the track, and I lost to my friend's 1G Eagle Talon that looked like shit. And after that, I've always wanted one, so I finally found one. It only took me about 12 years to find one that was in good enough condition to build. It was all the way out in Vail, Colorado, but I got it for a good price. I picked it up for $2,700 with some of the modifications already done to it. Not many mods. I think just the exhaust and the rims. And it used to have an engine intake, but I don't need that anymore since I'm running speed density. So this is it. This has been what I've been working on for the last year, and it'll be a lot better when the virus or whatever's over, so I can get it up to my mechanic and get these other parts installed, like the cam gears, and they got some camshafts, and I got some valve springs. I want to build the head, and I definitely want to get a bigger intake manifold. I really want to get those Folk T37 wheels. And also, it definitely needs coilovers. I forgot to mention it has Megan shocks, Megan springs, just lowering springs. It's actually way too low, in my opinion, especially out here in Colorado with all the potholes we got. But it's all right for now. I also got a Ford Power Stroke 6.0 truck that I've been working on way before I bought this car. Probably put about $15,000 into the truck, paid $18,000 for it back, I don't even know, 10 years ago maybe. Got a bunch of warnings just to make sure no one messes around and puts the wrong type of fuel in my car. I'm not afraid to tell the world what I'm running. I'm more just happy I have it. And I'm happy it's black, because that's all I wanted. I wanted to find a 2G Eagle Talon TSi that was black. And I found one. And for a good price. So after putting $7,000 into it, I beat a 2020 Mustang GT. We raced from a dig, and we had 240 rolls. I won all 3 races, and that definitely gave me a big head. And now I'm starting to really realize how the potential this car has, especially after watching the Red Demon videos on YouTube. Rest in peace. I hope the new one they're building gets done pretty soon, because it was almost in the 6s. It was almost the first Eagle in the 6s. It was, I think the 7.04 was the fastest it's gone. But yeah, I really like these cars. Mitsubishi GSX, the Eclipse, the Plymouth Laser, the Talon. I just really like DSMs. It's basically a 2-door Evo 3, and it's just something different you don't see every day, and most people do not expect this thing to have as much power, be as fast as it is, that it doesn't look like much. A lot of people just assume it's just a regular Eclipse front-wheel drive 420A, but no, it's definitely not that. It's a lot far from that. So, okay guys, that's my overview, and I will be back after my shop opens to show you guys what's been done next. Peace out. Hit like if you like the video, and subscribe if you like to see more. DSM for life.